Hi, YouTubers. Rebecca Roy here from BigLoveWaves.com. And I'm going to try to do a little channeling for you and see what comes through. This morning I talked to God, Father God, and he told me that things were going to start to be easier for the light workers. Let's see if I can get some more information for everyone that isn't just personal. Archangel Raphael is here. Hello, 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 hello. I am so glad that you are tapping into the energy right now, Rebecca, because I have a very nice message for your listeners. Yes, the energy is going to be easier for the light workers that go into the fifth dimension, that love themselves completely and unconditionally without judgment. But Mother Earth is going to be shedding her karma. There is going to be some things in February. I've already told you about the energies with the water, but I want to elaborate a little bit more about the water, and then I will give you a message that will make you feel full of hope and help you with the things that are coming. What we want you to understand is that the corruption and disillusionment, the things that need to fall because they were built in lust and greed are holding on tight, and they're not falling as we expected them to fall in 2025. They are clinging on so that they can try and survive. But what we want you to understand is that those things still need to collapse. They still need to collapse, and they may not collapse fully in 2027. It may take till 2028 or 2029, because in 2030, that is when you will be free from all of this corruption and the stranglehold on how you earn a living and how you have to do things in the 3D world just to survive. But you're not going to have to do that anymore, and that is what I want to talk about. Know that banking system hasn't collapsed yet, and know the medical system hasn't collapsed yet, and know the insurance companies haven't collapsed yet, or the pharmaceutical companies haven't collapsed yet, and they still have their grip on you. However, if you have been following along with Rebecca and the other channelers, you will know that they are losing their grip on the majority of the populace. The majority of the populace is done. They're just tired of it. They're tired of the corruption. They're tired of the pollution. They're tired of the illusion. And when the general populace, when the majority of the populace decides that they want a different paradigm, that is when you can bring the new paradigm in, because everything is illusion to begin with. Everything is an illusion to begin with. So you have agreed as a collective to participate in what you seem as real. However, when the collective decides that what is real, where the dark forces control everyone and enslave the populace and get them to do what they want to do so that they can increase their coffers, when the populace decides that they're done with that, when the populace decides that they're done with homelessness and starving people, when the populace decides that they're done with war, when the populace decides that they are done with the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, and the middle class just getting beat up, when the majority of the people decide that this is done, it's done. And that is what has happened. That is what has happened. People don't want the pollution. They want to help the air be cleaner. They want the water cleaner. They want the earth to be taken care of. They want all these things to happen, and they want the people to be taken care of. They don't want to see all these homeless people on the street. They don't want to see these people being addicted to drugs. They don't want to see these children being hurt and damaged in ways that just are unfathomable. The majority of people are done with all of this. And because they are done with that paradigm, the new paradigm can start to emerge, where people are making the water cleaner and the air cleaner and the earth is getting cleaned up, which is going to make it easier for Mother Gaia to shed her karma, which is going to make it better for you living on the earth. When she does shed her karma, it won't be as devastating. So this is what we wanted to talk about, is how you can project your new reality that you want into the system. Because the universe gives you what you think about. What you think about all the time and what you believe is what the universe brings to you. So we have been telling you to go into the fifth dimension and to imagine the people that you love or work with or associate with in the fifth dimension. What would they be like? What would your life be like if you lived in the fifth dimension? The more that you do that, the more that the universe will bring you the fifth dimension. And this is just physics. It's just the way it works. And now that we all know how it works, we can work that to our advantage. So we can clean up the water, and we can clean up the air, and we can clean up the earth, and we can assist her by pouring love into the crystalline core of Mother Gaia. We can pour that love into her. And if you feel so inclined, you can also do what Rebecca does and grow extra roots out of your feet and send them to the trees and give the trees the extra oxygen, the extra carbon dioxide. And when you do that, the trees will give you extra oxygen. And what happens with that? The air gets cleaned up. So this is another way that you can clean the air, just by meditating and connecting to Mother Gaia and giving her love and wrapping it around the crystals and giving the crystalline core love as well. And then send your roots out to as many trees as you can. Start out small, like Rebecca did, and now she can send out roots to 2 billion trees. And she does this every morning. And you can do this too. And the more that you do this, the cleaner the air gets. The cleaner the air gets. So I want you to think about this. And I hope that you enjoyed my message today. And I hope that it sparked joy and hope within you. Because it is going to be beautiful. It is going to be beautiful when we add all of our energies and focus all of our energies on being our true selves and in our power. And we create what we want to create from the beauty that is set before us. And if you focus on the fifth dimension and you focus on helping clean up the earth and clean up the air and the water, then that will happen. It will happen, and it will ease these tsunamis that are going to happen, and the earthquakes, the fires, the volcanoes erupting. All these things will be tamped down and won't be as aggressive as they would have been if you didn't do these things. And there is a great, big, huge group of you doing this. And this is beautiful news, beautiful, beautiful news that I wanted to share with you. Much love to you. Bye-bye for now. Wow. I talked to God this morning, and he told me something. There was a great message coming from me today. And that was really beautiful. And it came from Archangel Raphael. He's my buddy. And I hope that this helps you have a little bit more hope and gives you some ideas of the things that you could do to help, that are simple things that you can do. I love you and I appreciate you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment, even if it's just a smiley face, because that helps this algorithm spread this channel. Bye bye for now. Love to all.